I'm live. Hey everybody, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Manning the Grill, episode 15, sponsored by Dream Lane Real Estate Remax Preferred. I want to thank you guys all for joining, whoever's going to watch. I wanted to take a little time today. I don't know why I'm so dark. I feel like I'm really dark, but that's all right. I wanted to take a little time today and talk about the Leukemia Lymphoma Society yet again. Many of you may remember I was 2020 Man of the Year, Leukemia Lymphoma Society Man of the Year, and my very first live stream when I started this, so 15 episodes ago, I did a pretty cool. I thought my first one was with Kim Lanzell and Courtney Ham about the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, what it means. Who they help, etc., like that. This is the midpoint week of the 2021 campaign. And so I thought I'd take a quick second to kind of talk about it real quick and what it means to me a year later, right? So we did it all during a pandemic, if you will. I'll get this off here. The whole campaign was run during a pandemic. Let's go back to even 2019, right? When I took the nomination, I think in October, November is when I decided that I was going to do this. And I went about the planning and it was awesome. And if you guys know me, I generally put unique, outrageous plans together and then try to execute them. I had, 10 or 11 moms around my team that were going to help me execute those plans and be the man of the year for 2020. We had 17 events planned, and then it was great. It was great. It was out there. Some of them were crazy. Some of them were, Culver's nights, whatever. It was a variety of different events that we were going to use to raise this money. And then COVID hit March of last year, right? So literally a year ago from now, and you had to, change up your plan and figure out what to do. So I'm very fortunate that did happen because it forced me to be a little more grassroots, a little more granular. Get on your hands and knees and kind of crawl around and ask and reintroduce yourself to people and, really, really, really explain what that cause means to you. And if you guys remember, my father died of prostate cancer. Let's see, that would have been 1995, so just before my sister graduated high school. And then my mother is battling MDS right now, which is a form of leukemia. So very, very close and passionate campaign close to my heart. I want to also share, so a year later, what I've noticed from that is I met a guy a couple of weeks ago. We had lunch and just kind of catching up. Everyone's getting back to normal. We just decided to grab some wings and grab a couple beers and catch up. He works in the same industry as I do. We kind of just touch base from time to time just to stay in touch. And we were kind of talking and I mentioned about the process, the campaign, and, urged him to donate if he has some extra money. And what I didn't realize, but he had just literally within the year, so the time that I was campaigning for Man of the Year, he lost his brother to leukemia. And I didn't know this. And he didn't know that I was Man of the Year. And we totally were ships passing the night because he was battling his disease. He was battling with his family, with his brother at the time that I was actually campaigning. Had his hands full with that, right? And I thought that was interesting, right? You just never know. You never know what someone's already going through with that disease. So shared the story. No, I won't make this one long today, but he shared the story and really touched, because it's a very familiar story to anyone who's lost someone to cancer. So he promptly donated and wants to see that money go forward. He'll probably donate moving forward because he's obviously been touched and. He's got 2 kids, so he's got a niece and nephew that he's got to, kind of now be a bigger uncle, a bigger influence on their lives. So, long story short, the gist of that is it affects so many people that you just don't know. Literally, this man is next to me, and I didn't know that his brother had just passed away in the last 4 months from his battle with leukemia. So, your dollars that you would donate, and I'm going to urge you guys all to donate. I'm going to put links I'll do one right now, actually. I'll put some links in the comments for you guys to donate to. But your money is so important for this cause. The research, the research, the therapies that your money funds are truly life-changing and can help so many people in the world. So I strongly urge you to check that out. Another one, cancer has touched us another way too. In last year, a good friend of my daughter's got diagnosed with a rare osteosarcoma, and I had to educate myself. That's a different one. That's not leukemia. Leukemia is awesome because we have these programs and we ask you for money to fund research and fund the therapies. And yet there's so many other cancers out there that are affecting people. Sarcomas don't have that funding. They don't have that research yet. Sarcomas don't have a society, right? It's very rare. And obviously the rarer it is, the less chances you have to research it and develop ways to do it. And one of my big one of the things I love about leukemia lymphoma is that it battles cancer from a blood level. And if you research it, you know much about it. If you have a fighting chance to stop the cancer and give a person a quality of life, if you can catch it in the blood, if you can catch it or catch the sequences that might cause it, you have a much better chance that you do. Unlike the other ones, the sarcomas, the colon cancers, the pancreatics, the ones that you don't know. When you finally find out about them, it's just too late. It's just you're already being proactive as opposed to reactive. So cancer touches people in so many ways. I just strongly urge you to consider giving a couple dollars to some of these fine candidates, and I'll share them with you. I don't know if you know them. The link is in the comments below, but Nicole Bookout, Mark Harris, Steve Stumbris, hope I pronounced that right, Mike Gorski, I'm just gonna go over and scroll up. Dan Truel, many of you in our community know Dan Truel. Dan Bertler, Supreme Structures, builds a lot of buildings in our area. The link below will take you to that funding page. You can click on their donation page and kind of see where they're going or what they're up to. And their donation link is right there. Valley Chesnick, Jacqueline Gleason, who I spent a lot of money advertising in University Partners magazines and the Verona Sports magazine. I commend all these people. Krista in the Morning Rush, she took the challenge. Tara Grays, State Bank Cross Plains. I do not know Julie Lynn, but these six females and 6 males have taken on a phenomenal task to try to raise money to fight this disease. And I really, really encourage you, if you know anyone or if you know anyone on this list, give them a hand. They're fighting a great battle, and they're trying to raise money for a phenomenal cause, and I strongly support it. So that's pretty much all I got. Just wanted to kind of highlight that being the midpoint of the campaign. There's only 4, maybe 5 more weeks to go. Our celebration is tomorrow. So it's always a big milestone to get to this point. And like normal, it always goes like a snap. I swear to God, we just started yesterday, but it was actually 4 weeks ago. So that's pretty much all I got for this Wednesday. It's a short one today. I got a couple of other things to do, but sincerely appreciate everyone who supported me in my run last year. And like I said, in closing, just consider supporting some of these people that you see on the screen right here. They could definitely use your help, and it's for a phenomenal cause that touches so many people. So that's all I got. You guys have a great day. I will see you next week. Take care.